You step onto the hard soil of Calyx. The air here tastes like copper and old static. A low humming sound vibrates through your boots. It is not just sound. It twists the morning light into strange shapes. You look at the girl standing beside you. Her name is Lyra. She holds her hands out to the rising sun. Her fingers twitch. She is trying to catch the noise. It sounds like a violin played by a giant. Lyra closes her eyes and hums a low note. The air in front of her ripples. A beam of sunlight bends. It wraps around her finger like a golden ring. She opens her eyes and smiles. She has done it. She has braided sound into a physical thread. It is brighter than any torch you have ever owned. You motion for her to follow you. The ground beneath you is hollow. You find the entrance to the old tunnels. It smells of damp earth and time. You descend into the dark. Lyra's light leads the way. It pulses with the rhythm of her breathing. You reach the central cavern. Giant crystals jut from the walls. They are tall as trees. They glow with a faint purple light. Lyra steps forward. She plucks a string of light from the air. The sound hits the crystals. They flare up. The purple light turns blinding white. The cave sings back to her. It is a harmony that rattles your teeth. You feel the floor shake. It is not an earthquake. It is the planet waking up. Lyra looks at you with wide eyes. She did not expect this much power. You grab her shoulder to steady her. The light fades to a soft glow. You hear footsteps approaching from the shadows. Figures emerge from the dark. They are tall and wear gray robes. These are the Elder Ones. They move without making a sound. Their leader stops in front of Lyra. He looks at the glowing thread in her hand. He nods slowly. He speaks with a voice like grinding stones. He tells you of a coming storm. It is a storm that eats noise. It devours songs and leaves only silence. You ask how close it is. He points a long finger upward. He says it is already here. The council watches the stone ceiling. They fear the sky above it. They speak of the ardent world. It is a place lost to maps. Experts think it sang the stars into life. Lyra listens intently. She tightens her grip on the light. She vows to find the echo of Ardent. You know this is a dangerous path, but the Elder Ones offer no other choice. You head back to the surface. The sky is darker than before. You board your small ship. The engines cough to life. You hope they hold together. Space opens up before you. It is vast and cold. You fly toward the coordinates given by the Council. The hum of the ship comforts you. Then it stops. The silence hits you like a wall. You have entered the rift. It is a void where sound dies. Your control panel flickers. The lights on the dash go dim. You feel a pressure in your ears. It is the pull of endless hush. Lyra starts to hum. Her voice is shaky. She tries to push back the silence. A spark ignites on the dashboard. The void is hungry. It wants to swallow her song. You steer manually through the dark. Sweat drips down your neck. You joke that you prefer loud neighbors to this. Lyra manages a weak laugh. Her laugh creates a flash of light. It cuts through the gloom outside. You see shapes ahead. They are ships. They drift without power. You hail them on the emergency channel. Static answers you first. Then a voice comes through. It is a captain from the Resonant Fleet. He sounds tired. He says they are trapped. Lyra leans into the microphone. She sings a pure, clear note. The transmission line glows gold. The other ships begin to light up. Their hulls hum in harmony with her. Engines roar back to life. The captains pledge to follow her tone. You have an army now. You need one. Sensors scream a warning. Red lights flash on your console. Enemy drones burst from the void. They look like jagged shards of black glass. They spew static that hurts your head. It sounds like scratching on a chalkboard. You grit your teeth. Lyra stands up in the cockpit. She screams a high note. It is not fear. It is a weapon. The sound hits the drones. They shatter into dust. Her light surges through the view screen. It scatters the gloom like a torch in a cellar. The fleet behind you opens fire. Their cannons shoot bolts of sonic energy. The battle is a symphony. Explosions keep time like drums. You steer through the chaos. You dodge a piece of flying debris. That was too close. You push the throttle forward. The enemy retreats into the dark. You guide the ship to a nearby moon. It is a volcanic world. Magma flows in rivers below. You land near an ancient structure. It is the Starborn Forge. Heat hits you the moment the ramp lowers. Lyra walks toward the anvil. It is made of black metal. She places her hands on it. The metal sings under the pressure. You grab a hammer. You strike the metal in time with her song. Sparks fly. They are not fire. They are solid photons. You coax the rhythm into a shape. It becomes a blade. It hums with a dangerous energy. Lyra lifts the weapon. It weighs nothing. It is made of pure sound and light. She swings it. The air splits with a chime. You are ready for the next step. You leave the forge. You travel to the ice sector. There is a mirror there. It hangs in space like a silver eye. It is the mirror of forgotten songs. It reflects things lost to time. You gaze into its surface. You see your own face. You look tired. Maybe you need a vacation. Lyra looks into the glass. She hears voices. They are her ancestors. They call to her from the reflection. They teach her a new melody. It is a song of mending. She weeps tears of light. The tears float in the zero gravity. They merge with the mirror. The reflection changes. It shows a map. It points to the heart of the galaxy. You turn the ship around. A fleet follows you. You broadcast Lyra's new song. It travels faster than light. Across the galaxy, voices rise. Planets join the chorus. Mining colonies bang on their pipes. Cities hum in unison. The signal boosts your shields. The wounded ships in your fleet heal. Cracks in the hulls seal up. It is the turning tide. You feel a chill. A shadow falls over the sensor grid. The silent king has arrived. His ship is a void in the stars. It absorbs all light. He seeks to silence all vibration. He broadcasts a wave of dampening field. The music falters. Your engines stutter. He watches Lyra's glow. He wants to snuff it out. You face him. Your ship looks like a gnat beside his. You fly straight at him. You are either brave or foolish. Probably both. Lyra stands on the hull. She wears a suit of woven light. She raises the photon blade. The king fires a beam of silence. It hits Lyra. She does not fall. She harmonizes with it. She weaves a net of resonant light. She throws the net. It catches the king's ship. The silence struggles. It tries to break free. Lyra tightens the weave. She turns his silence into a deep bass note. The king's ship begins to vibrate. It shakes apart. The silence breaks. It explodes into a song of joy. The king falls. His shadow lifts. Light floods the sector. New worlds awaken to the sound. Planets that were silent now hum. Lyra lowers her arms. She is exhausted. She glows softly, like a dying ember. You catch her before she collapses. The fleet cheers. It sounds like thunder. You bring her home. The Empire is changed. It is now lightbound. Lyra is a hero. She is a beacon for hope. You watch her sleep in the medbay. She snores. Even her snoring sounds melodic. Tales of her deeds travel fast. They go beyond star sciences. Children in schools learn her songs. They try to shape light. Most just make loud noises, but some succeed. They make small sparks. It is a start. The galaxy breathes in rhythm. Each pulse is a promise. Peace has a sound. You stand on the bridge. You look out at the stars. They seem brighter now. Lyra joins you. She looks ready for the next note. The symphony has just begun, and you have the best seat in the house.